Good morning. My name is Charles Buckman, and I'll be appearing on behalf of the plaintiffs in the case of plaintiffs against the defendants GlaxoSmithKline. Having placed their confidence into GZ with handling their personal genetic data information, the plaintiffs had suffered from a breach of their confidential information. They had voluntarily given this data to GZ under the assumption that they would have been secured and protected sufficiently. With the data being potentially traded on the black markets, their livelihoods are essentially on the line as well. The claim for damages is also to still be held due to other cases supporting it on the basis of the American legal system. While no harm has yet to be suffered by my clients as of this moment, the fact that the information has already appeared on the black markets, have been sold, and is being traded is enough for the defendants to be held liable. This was also the case of the most recent data breach anthem case, where they were ordered to pay a settlement package to the plaintiffs, as it was stated that even though there was no evidence that any compromised information was sold or used to commit fraud, they were still liable for the damages in the data breach litigation. There is no need for actual damage to have been suffered already. At the 7th District Court, Judge Wood, in the case of Lowert against P.F. Chang's China Bistro Incorporated in 2016, stated, "It is plausible to infer a substantial risk of harm from the data breach because a primary incentive for hackers is sooner or later to make fraudulent charges or assume those consumers' identities." The Ninth Circuit also recognizes that following the theft of unencrypted personal data, an increased risk of identity theft constitutes harm. This was heard in the case of Kortner against Starbucks Corporation in the Ninth Circuit Court in 2010. Furthermore, a Massachusetts Superior Court judge held that the plaintiff has standing to sue for money damages based on the mere exposure of the plaintiff's private information in an alleged breach. While not clear on the information presented in the present case, through the fact that the data has been compromised in the first place, this indicates that GC had not gone through the proper cloud storage protocols of encryption, which is the allegation that my plaintiffs are suffering, that the company, the defendants, has failed to maintain reasonable and adequate security measures to protect the data in their possession. In addition, there could also be the delay that GC had in detecting the data breach in question, and with this, they had failed to notify my clients, the plaintiffs, that their data had been potentially impacted and stolen, which had given the hackers months and months to mine and fraudulently use and or sell this valuable information without detection, making the defendants thus significantly liable. This is following the case of the Banner Health data breach litigation in the United States District Court of Arizona, case number 16 CV 02696, where the judge allowed the class action suit to move forward with its claims of unjust enrichment and negligence on behalf of the defendants. Furthermore, on behalf of the plaintiffs, counsel shall proceed with simple claims of breach of data whereby GZ had not followed proper HIPAA, or also known as the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996 protocols. While the GZ company had tried to their extent to protect the anonymous genetic data of the American individuals who had chosen to participate in the 2 million projects, their PII, personally identifiable information, was clearly to be held unauthorizedly due to the hackers obtaining it, and this was as a result of a lack of sufficient protection by relying on unprotected, unencrypted cloud storage for the protection of such vital and precious information. Counsel should now proceed with his concluding statements. Counsel on behalf of the plaintiff states that my plaintiffs have already suffered an enormous amount of harm already. Their personally identifiable information is currently in the hands of individuals who are fraudulently selling this on the black markets. This information holds a lot of importance and could have significant repercussions to their livelihoods for the rest of time. We proceed with the claims of damages and breach of data against the defendants, GZ, for having negligently and without proper care shown to indicate that my client's data was not valuable to them. We proceed with the claims and hope that the court finds and accurately and adequately protect my clients and receive them the compensation for the harm they have suffered thus far and for any potential harm they may suffer in the future. Counsel for the plaintiff moves to suggest that the court files in favor of my clients and allows GZ to receive the proper punishments for the damages they have caused my clients. Thank you.